Back when there was the event to see who people wanted in the game, I made a list of 5. And alright, this is going to be Sweeney versus Lancelot. Frostrik still on the Lancelot. Crimson Tanooki has found a different and less red skin, notably. I guess more Tanooki colored. So... Frostrik going for the big swing with the ground strong. And air special not quite going to do it. Lancelot is very heavy. Oh, really unfortunate, getting caught on the lip. That will happen to Sweeney if you're not careful. But able to find the throw, evening it up pretty quickly. Getting clipped by the up special there. Still finds the tipper ground strong. Ooh! That looked like kind of rough DI there from Crimson Tanooki. Frostrik unable to space the punish. Walks right into the tipper, and we're even game again. Just about a minute left. Unlikely to be a factor, but you know, if someone decides to camp, it could be. Timer now down to 30 seconds, and that's not going to be enough drift for Frostrik to make it back. Crimson Tanooki taking the first game. I think if Frostrik had gone low before using the air special, they could have recovered, but not going to make it. And London Bridge will be the counter pick. I think the stage does kind of suck for Sweeney, I'm gonna be honest. Looks like it's doing a little bit of unfortunate stuttering. That might just be a distance thing. I don't know where these players are. And no momentum cancel from Crimson Tanooki. The Air Strong will fully stop your momentum as soon as you're actionable. And, ooh, that sucks. You hate to see that. Still, Tanooki had a good lead before that SD at 0. And therefore not at much of a deficit right now. All Tanooki had to do there was hold the ledge. That's unfortunate to see. But when you can hit a ground strong, it's fine. Ground strong at point blank on block is pretty minus. That is going to be a free punish for Frostrik. Alright, finds the air strong. Pretty big deficit, but not undoable. For Tanooki here. Ooh, misses the air special, but no punish coming out from Frostrik. Frostrik has missed a couple super important punishes here. Could have ended the game multiple times. But now, percent is racking up. Tanooki opting not to chase with the air special. That's probably a good idea, but I would have done it. to avoid ground strong and get out of the air special. Crimson Tanooki makes that comeback after getting pineappled at literal 0. Going up 2-0 over Frostrik. Alright, Telltale Mattress is the counter pick. I think that this is another really bad stage for Sweeney. So I think this is a good counter pick. Lance does great here, able to helicopter people off the top. That's significantly less of a factor in the current patch than it has been previously, but you know, you never know when you can find some bullshit. Ground special there does get some good damage, but I think a throw could have just killed from that plat. Frostrik looking for these ground strongs. Tanooki kind of just a bit more nickel and diming. Oh, unfortunate SD there from Crimson Tanooki. They're going a little bit too low, but evens it up immediately. Pops the taunt, doesn't get punished for it. You love to see it. Tipper is going to do it at 72 after the hit on Lancelot. That is a huge swing in Tanooki's favor. As now they can just back off, play safe. You know, don't go for unnecessary stock risks. As I say, don't go for unnecessary stock risks. I absolutely would have air specialed after that 10 times out of 10. And another time just a little bit too low for Crimson Tanooki. Wall jump not coming out. Still has a solid damage lead. That just barely came out in time. The Lance Ground Strong was like a frame away. But another Ground Strong from Tanooki is going to put Frostrik on potentially match stock. I guess it's not bracket stock because it's round robin. Frostrik gets to keep playing either way. Also, can we talk about just how much the music on this stage fucking slaps? Ground Special, another spot where I think a throw, if it connected, it certainly would have killed. Ground Strong going to find the kill there, and Crimson Tanooki going on the offensive off Respawn Plat. Doesn't really have to here, just has to avoid dropping a stock or taking a lot of percent, but the throw from center stage will do it. Crimson Tanooki